Good morning, 7th grade. Here's a little bit of help on our second remote learning packet on inequalities that begins with page 306. So for the try-its, remember that is giving you a little bit of guidance on how to set up and write an inequality. So on page 306, you see this example about Felipe. Twice the difference of Felipe's age, F, and 4 is at least 2. We're looking to fill in the inequality based on that information. So keep in mind that member difference, remember, means to subtract. So we're trying to find twice the difference, which is why we need some parentheses. Twice means to times by 2, which means that we'll need 2 on the outside because we're going to be distributing it to the difference. The difference of F, Felipe's age, and 4. So inside the parentheses, we need F minus 4. Remember, at least means 2 or more. So that means greater than and equal to 2. Okay, now it's going to guide us through solving and also graphing. So remember, use your distributive property, 2 times f, which is 2f, and 2 times minus 4, or negative 4, is negative or minus 8. They already put the minus there for us. Now let's try to do our inverse operations. Opposite of minus 8 is plus 8. Okay, that gives us 10. Bring down our greater than equal to and our 2f. And we're going to put that over here to do our final step. Okay, so now we can divide both sides by 2. Remember, we don't have to flip on this one because we did not divide by a negative. So those cancel out. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Remember, if we have the line underneath, that means we're going to use a closed circle. Okay, remember this is going to be greater than equal to, so turn it into an arrow if it helps you remember which way to shade. So we're going to shade up. Okay, that's a little bit of help on page 306. Here's a little bit more help. So on page 307, you also have a try it, but it's a little bit more complicated. You see that you have parentheses in both of these, but you also have some negatives. So be careful. Let me help you a little bit on the first one. Remember, whenever we think about distributive property, remember, don't just think about distributing 6. Think of it as a negative 6. And that will help you take care of all the symbols. So negative 6 times positive 6 is negative 36. And negative 6 times positive 2x is negative 12x. Okay, let's bring down everything else. Less than 11. And don't forget about this negative 1. Okay, so here we can kind of clean up this inequality just a little bit. So let's go ahead and get our like terms. So negative 1 and negative 36 would combine to make negative 37. Let me bring it out this direction, that way you've got some more room. So negative 37 minus 12x is less than 11. From there, you should be doing your inverse operations. I'm going to let you take it from there. Think about what you would do to solve and whether you might need to use the flip rule. Remember, we flip anytime we divide both sides by a negative. All right, let's look at another one together that might give you some trouble. on page 309. There's a picture with a kind of an expression, and we're looking for the perimeter. This is a classic 7th grade question. So remember, perimeter is all the way around all the outsides. So that includes all 4 sides. So keep in mind that we have x on each side here, the widths, and x plus 7 for the lengths. So if we want to find an expression for the whole perimeter, and we know the perimeter is all greater than 154 inches, we'll need to make a big expression. X plus x plus x plus 7 plus x plus 7 is greater than 154. Okay, let's get our like terms together. So CLT. Okay, so remember we've got some coefficients. All of these represent 1x. So we've got a total of 4x. And then positive 7 makes positive 14. Greater than 154. Okay, see if you're able to take that from there and use your inverse operations. Okay, last one that I want to help you with is on the last page, page 310, the assessment practice. So this one, I just want to help you write the inequality because sometimes that's the hardest part. The school band needs $500 to buy new hats. They already have $200. They are selling bumper stickers for $150 each. How many bumper stickers do they need to sell to have at least $500? Let's use S for stickers, so meaning 150 times every sticker they sell. They get $150 per sticker. They've already saved $200, so we can add that in because they've already saved that. At least, remember just like that first one we did, at least means greater than or equal to $500. Okay, see if you can take it from there and get your inverse operations. All right, that's all for now. Remember, reach out if you need any help or support on any of your remote learning packets.